Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Mod Reviews. Today we are looking at a pretty interesting mod, that being Hunter of the Commonwealth by ZZYXZZ. This mod introduces a few new options to the game. That being that when you kill an animal, instead of just looting the items now, you actually have to go through a process of obtaining the leather or meat or bones from the animal. So let's see, we have some freshly killed game here, and when you walk up to it, you'll see a new options area by pressing space to examine. And it says right there, we have no suitable knife or something similar to use on this animal. So if we head here and grab our handy dandy combat knife, and we hit space on our animal, we are greeted with this menu. So we can butcher it to obtain the meat, harvest it to obtain any other kinds of materials like antlers or glands if it's a bug, skin it to obtain the leather, and my favorite option is dispose to get rid of the corpse. So if you kill an animal at your settlement, let's say, and you can't scrap it, you can dispose of the body to get rid of it instead. So let's try butchering it. So it'll fade to black, play this nice little sound of butchering the animal. And you'll see right there, we obtained 8 radstag meat, and our current experience is 5 out of 100. So you can actually level up these skills, and the higher your skill is, the more materials you'll obtain. Let's try harvesting and see what we get from this here radstag. So from that, we got bones, and we'll skin it. And that gives us our hide. And then finally, now that we're all done, we can dispose of the body. And it will be gone from our settlement right there. And as you can see, time has actually passed. Every time we do that, it takes 24 minutes. So it is now evening time, and we started about 2 hours before we had started the process. So this mod also comes with Mcm Integration. So if we go to our configuration menu here, we have options to enable or disable the mod at a whim. This option is a great option. So as we saw before, you need a knife to be able to interact with the dead animal. However, you can also use other bladed weapons like machetes and swords. And if you're using a modded melee weapon, you can use this tool here. You set up a hotkey, and it will check to see if the bladed weapon is suitable. And if for some reason you have a knife mod and it doesn't work, you can actually add it as a tool so that it does. You have the test tube option, so that if you are at the Brotherhood quest line and you want to obtain blood from species, you can use test tubes to acquire those. Meat Multiplier does exactly what you'd think, multiplies the amount of meat given from your animals. Fade to black and advanced time, you can choose to enable or disable those. You can set the time it takes for each activity, and you can also set the experience that you get for each activity. And if that wasn't enough, if you head over to your chem station, there is a new Hunter of the Commonwealth section. From there, using a cooking pot, some plastic, rubber, and steel, you can create the simple cooking pot. So with the simple cooking pot, you just head over to a suitable area, press R to drop it on the ground. And here you have a few options. You can transfer or craft like any other settlement workshop item, or press space to pack it up. However, this you can place just about anywhere, not just your settlements. So let's see what we can craft. And when you open it up, it is just like any other cooking pot. You can craft your different foods, beverages on the go, rather than having to be at your settlement to be able to cook things. So if you're really trying to play that hardcore survival roleplay experience, this is a great mod for you. It makes an immersive way for you to kill and harvest your animals, as well as a portable cooking method if you need to set up camp somewhere. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the mod. If you want to check it out, there will be a link in the description, and if you liked the video, drop a like and consider subscribing to see more in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.